Okay, now it's time to get frozen, or fractured. This is not your typical string library. It is not something I would recommend to be your first string library. This is a very specialized string library. James Everingham and Adam Lucas worked with Hans Zimmer. They were making this while they were scoring BBC's Frozen Planet. And it's a smaller ensemble recorded in air, different tone. So the instrument sections, you've got 4 violins, 4 celli, a solo violin, and a solo cello. So you just have 4 violins and 4 celli. There's no violas, there are no basses. So we've got, the Spitfire player, and we've got 2 modes. We've got the standard mode and then the grid mode. The grid mode is where they use the EVO, or these evolving textures and things, and then we'll kind of touch on that a little bit. We have 7th reaches, declamatory shorts, statements. See, they're using different terminology for these because these are just not typical. These are not like legatos or shorts. These are just totally different. So here we go. I'm going to just start at the top. We will just explore this together. Yeah. Now see, yeah, and that's what it is. And let's see, I'm going to see what we've got here. The release. Now I want to turn the release all the way up so we get the full decay of what's going on at air. And then when you play chords or 2 notes together, that's where the harmonicity starts happening. So let's go to, that's 7th reach major, and then they've got minors. Yeah. It's absolutely not your typical one. So this is a 7th reach dominant. But you start hearing, messing around with these figures, you hear things starting to kind of come out. Yeah. It is, yeah, and that's Justin. That's what this is aimed for. It's like doing things that you might not be able to do. It is limited in lots of ways, as far as you've got to really know how to take advantage of it. Let's go to the statements. This is like the main heart of what's going on with these. So statement, same note. So this would be kind of like a long. Yeah. And then you can kind of. That's as close as what I think you're going to get to what you would think a traditional articulation would be. And then I'm going to turn that release sample up. Yeah, yeah. So that's about right. It is like a slot machine. It's like you don't know what to expect. Okay, that's just the same note. Let's go to yeah. Now let's play a couple of notes together. Yeah, see, that's where the magic happens with this. And let's go up the minor second. Yeah. I think the tone is realistic because they're capturing those movements, and so they're being played, articulated by the musicians. They're capturing those real transitions. Yeah. And then let's go up the major second. Yeah. Yeah, so up major second, because it's going to go up a major second. I'm playing in C, so it's going to play that D major like that. Yeah, it's really cool. And then we've got minor thirds. That's what happens when you're doing things together, chording and putting those different voicings together. See. It's very mysterious. Yeah. Let's go up the augmented fourth. Oh, wow. No, that sounds like Bernard Herrmann. Thanks, Justin. That it helps because it's like it's crazy, crazy stuff. So this is a perfect fifth. I'm thinking we can use key switches to switch between those, and so that would be what you would work out in your mind, finding the intervals that you like and being able to kind of key switch them down here. Okay, let's just see if we can do that. Yeah, so you can see these those keys lighting up here. Okay, so now I can use these keys here. I think with the tempo sync, I think that they're pretty much locked in at 120, but I think some of the rotations. Yeah, now see, look at this. So now I can switch back and forth between these two. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so the rotations do tempo sync. Yeah, so we'll check that out. So these are the up statements, and then of course you have what goes up must come down. Same note. Yeah. And then, you can get into some interesting things too, that you can create your own articulation techniques. So we've got all the articulations listed in this list that you could actually create your own preset that has a blend of articulations and techniques from other presets. So you could mix the ups and downs together. So like the statements up you could have on the top row, and the statements down you could have on the bottom row, and save it as your own custom preset. So that's nice. And then we've got splinters up. So that's a more harsh. And let's do that. So that gives you that nice, icy. A few years ago, my wife and I got to go to Alaska, and we saw the huge glacier there. So let's just see, because that would make such a huge deal. So let's just do this. And this is why we're here, to be able to learn together. So I'm gonna go to statements up. And I've got same note, scale mode, up and minor, and I'm gonna go to the articulation list. Here I see those. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to deselect these. And then let's go to statements down. Statements down. Okay, well let's just do that let's just do it just for grins, just to see what's possible here. And then we can even combine them from even different things. So we can save that and see, now we've got a combination of statement, same note, statement down, and statement up, statement down. Yeah. Yeah, so that would definitely be a way to, listen through all of those and then customize your own things. So we can once you've tweaked things, we can save it, and then you can actually enter your own preset name. So statements up, and then I'm gonna say down, /down, and save that. And now when we go into the preset browser, when we click on the user, there we go. There's our preset that we've saved here. So that's pretty cool to be able to do that. So I'm gonna clear the filter, splinters up, and the PIZZ STRUMS. Yeah, so they're strumming in force. And again, when you're playing things that are already kind of in a harmonicity, and then you add more notes, different things happen. And then you've got the dynamic slider. So that's a lot of fun. And then you've got the fifth strums. And then you can look here on the screen, there are 4 round robins that we can pick from. Very beautiful. And let's check out the rotations. these are nice. And then start the low dynamic layer. I'm gonna turn that release. Now, I've got tempo at 120. I'm going to just go to 80. There we go. So the rotations are... Okay. Let's go to 90. That's beautiful. It is tempo synced. So the rotations are tempo synced. The statements are not. So let me check out some more of these rotations. Major second. Let's see. Okay, you guys got me. You guys got me interested in doing something. Oh, there we go. Duh. Thank you. Yeah. So we've got the key of C. Let's go to C sharp. Okay. What I'm going to do. So I'm going to lay something down. Just lay something down, and then I'm going to open up Appasionata, and I'm just going to kind of do this, maybe a little freestyle here. Okay, I'm going to save this project, and I'm going to pull in Appasionata. Appasionata, I've used Appasionata so much on different things that I've been working on, and so let's load up the. Okay, let's see. Appasionata is just a great, it's a great, I'm going to pin this open, and then I'm going to open up fractured strings so we can get reference to that. And I'm going to just start at the beginning and just see what happens. And I'm going to take the release all the way out. Let's go. Let's go do this. Here we go. Let's just see where this takes us. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. I wish I would have recorded that. But yeah. Appasionata and fractured strings were recorded at air. So they all have that beautiful sound, that cohesive sound together where you can use both of them. It just blends, it blends because it's right there. Air has got that lush sound in the hall. And one of the things too that we've got to take notice of, let's look at the mic positions here. You've got mix 1, it's formed of the room signals, and then mix 2 is tighter, using the close, and then mix 3 is another close, intimate, and then we've got the tree mic, outriggers, ambient mics, 2 omnidirectional mics placed towards the rear of the room, and then a stereo pair, and then you've got ribbons, you've got the gallery mics that sit up there, way up on the balconies on the side, and of course they have all of these because they mentioned like 5.1 surround mixes. You've got the valve mics, close ribbons. Yeah, you've got all of these different mic positions. So you've got that ability. You've got that ability with all of those different mic signals to kind of pull things in a very beautiful direction. Violins. That's just the violins we were listening to. And now we've got the CELLI. Let's just check out these statements. This is this, you know, yeah. The violins are pristine, and now you've got this, yeah, yeah, man. Cellos are just golden. And then yeah, so we're still got the scale mode set to that's just gorgeous. And then statements down. Let's go to that augmented fourth. that's just crazy. Beautiful. We've got the PIZZ strums here. So it just starts sparking ideas. So that's really cool. And then let's check out the rotations, might as well. Let's do the perfect fifth. And I'm going to turn those releases up, because those releases just let those chords the rotations are very beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, and then we've got the arps, and this is a solo violin. And I'm going to turn the releases up again. So it's a major arp and then wide, so that arpeggio is just doing a wider voicing, and then the major. Yeah, they are. They are. They're just kind of going through just you know, it's not a really long. It's just a set of yada, just a set of notes there. Just kind of like almost what you're seeing with these arps here. So you've got major sevenths, arps, fourths, minors. Yeah, so that's the solo violin arps, and then you've got the solo cello doing the same thing. And then the minor. Sevenths. So that's a little bit of that. Let's just take a quick visit to the EVO Grid. Yeah, this is an 88 gigabyte library. So what the grid does, and it's just like it's very overwhelming. Is that you see this grid, all of the statements, the minors, all of the different things laid out. So we've got all of these different presets here. We've got the violin fractures, gestures, and then statements in all the different keys. I just want to go to the, let's just go to the CELLI state. Let's see. Oh, man, CELLI gestures. And let's load that up. Now I'm playing this G3. It's like playing Battleship. Let me get this a little bit bigger. And this is statement like 7, and then, wow. And E3, they've got them right now arranged, arranged to do that. But what we can do, we can assign these different things. Like we can just go ahead and assign everything to the same statement here. So every key is going to trigger the same. And then we can always make adjustments. Yeah. So what happens is that this key, let me see what key I'm on. So this key is playing this statement, and then I can bounce the key E3 up here. So they can play different ones, and you get different unexpected. Yeah. So let's feel lucky here. So this is like a little randomizer. So let's go to rotations. I'm going to hit rotations, and it's going to kind of randomize through the rotations here. And you can just see, here's the rotations. I'm going to hit it again. And you can see it's randomizing through these keys here. This gives you just such control and really so many combinations. Let's hit statements, randomize with the statements, and now there you go. You populate those down at the bottom. And sometimes, yeah. And so if you get lucky, you save it. If you hit that randomizer and you find. And each key is triggering a different, you can just see, look at the keys down there, that you'll notice there are different colors, and the colors correspond to whether it's a statement, a rotation, a dispersia, or the strums. Strums are going to be purple. So you can have an intermingling of all the different things going on. This is beautiful. Okay, so you know what I had to do? I had to pull it into UNIFY to really do a lot of these different things, because there's so many. You really get the most bang out of it when you have multiple instances of this. So I've got violin statements up, cello statements up. I want to be able to play violins and cello at the same time. Okay, yeah. So this is what I did. I've got cellos here. Violin statements, cello statements, violin arps, and cello arps, of course. So I've got all 4 of these happening at the same time. But let's just hear what happens here. So here we go. I'm just going for it here. With the violins and cello together. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Yeah. So I just recorded that into UNIFY, and now watch what happens when we pull up Appasionata. Okay, yeah. I'm going to pin this. I'm going to open UNIFY up again, and I'm going to pin this open. Yeah, so I've got all of these instances of fractured strings in UNIFY playing what I just did, and I'm going to just play something with Appasionata. Here we go. We ready? Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous, and it's very moving. It's very moving. You know, for me, these are sacred moments together that we have. Yeah. It's just gorgeous. Okay, man. And it's just like you want to do, you just want to keep going. Let me do this while I'm in this mode here. I'm going to go ahead and add an empty instrument layer, and somebody's talking about Olafur Arnalds. So let's see. I'm going to just drop in contact. I'm going to go into Olafur Arnalds. Yeah, I'm going to go to Olafur Arnalds Composer Toolkit. Let's load up one of the felt grand pianos mixed. Yeah. Yeah. So this is so now we've got Olafur Arnalds. I'm going to solo this. And we're pushing things. I'm pushing it to the edge of silence, or whatever you want to call it. So now I'm just going to unmute this. So now we've got the same stack of fractured strings. We've got the violin statements, the cello statements, and the violin arps, along with the Olafur Arnalds. So it's been such a joy to be with you. What I call sacred moments. I'm not kidding you. I feel like these are very special, sacred times that we have the opportunity to share these beautiful moments together. And it's not lost on me how grateful I am to be here, to be with you, to share with you. Yeah. So until next time, this is Simeon, PraiseTracks.com. God bless all of you, and stay joyful. Stay joyful.